Transit Arts.
Hello, inventors! Today I'm going to be reading a little bit of Aminah's World, an activity book and children's guide about artist Aminah Brenda Lynn Robinson. So we'll read a little bit of history about her, and also, if you want, we can do a little bit of the activities that are outlined in here. Wouldn't that be grand? Wouldn't that be great? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start here.
When she was just 3 years old, Brenda Lynn Robinson knew she wanted to be an artist. Even though her parents didn't call themselves artists, they were. Brenda's father taught her how to make paper pulp from scraps, stomp out the water, dry the sheets in the sun, and sew the pages together to make books. Her mother taught her how to do needlework and make colorful tablecloths by sewing hundreds of buttons on pieces of cloth. Here is a photograph of 3.5-year-old Brenda and her sisters in 1944. Find Brenda and her younger sister Sharon. Oh, okay. Well, so she has a younger sister and an older sister. So I have a guess as to who it would be. Do you think it would be the littlest one? No, that's most likely her younger sister. Maybe her older sister's the taller one. So then that would mean Brenda is the one on the left. Wow. And here on the right side of the page, we have a self-portrait that Brenda did when she was 10 years old. Wow, that's pretty impressive. All right, well, let's flip the page here. Okay, so this is one of many drawings the young artist made with charcoal and pastel. The dog was her prize for winning a Thanksgiving turkey drawing contest sponsored by a local TV station. Whoa, that's really cool. She's out there winning contests. So let's see here. There's a little magnifying glass and says, find the sketchpad Brenda always carried with her and her perky pet dog named Charcoal. Huh. Yeah, where is her sketchbook? I think I see it. It's interesting. I think it's the one on the... There's a little black smudge with a blue streak going through it all the way on the left-hand side. I suspect that would be her, her sketchbook. That's really neat that she carried one around. Let's see what else it says here. In the bottom right-hand corner, it says, Brenda with her parents and sisters. She is seated on the step between her dad and mom. Wow, so there's Brenda's mom and dad. And I wonder if those are her sisters there too. Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and flip that page. Brenda lived with her family in Columbus, Ohio, in a newly built apartment complex called Point Dexter Village. Everyone knew each other there, and the adults helped raise all the children. Everyone was family. This is a photograph of Point Dexter Village in the 1940s, probably when the neighborhood kids were in school. Compare the black and white photograph of the Point Dexter Village with Brenda's painting of the same scene inside these pages. And so, we'll go ahead and unfold this paper here, and it's going to be a very, very long strip. So take a good look at the photograph, because we're about to get a look at Brenda's painting. Here we go. We're going to go pretty quick through the painting the first time, just for you to get a glance at it. Then there's going to be some questions for you at the end of this page. We'll think about those questions, and then we'll play the same image so you guys can take a really good look as it scans around this large painting. So here it's asking, does the artist's memory of this neighborhood make it look like a fun place to live? Why or why not? I'm curious. Do you think it's a fun place to live? It looks kind of fun to me. But maybe you're seeing something I'm not. You can also see here, the next question is, what games are the kids playing? Interesting. Okay, and the third question, when Brenda was a child, she did not go shopping in stores. The stores came to the neighborhood. What do you think this means? Interesting. Now, how would a store come to the neighborhood? Let's think about that. It also says, find the bread man and the vegetable man. Well, I think we already see the vegetable man. So it looks like a cart with vegetable man on it, and there's a small donkey or a horse pulling the cart. Maybe that's what they mean. That the stores came to the neighborhood because the stores were on a cart. Wow, that's kind of neat. All right, let's get a nice slow look at the entire painting. And you can keep those questions in mind. Okay. Oh, I see hopscotch. It looks like the kids are playing hopscotch. Oh, there's one jumping rope. There's a lot of them jumping rope. Some of them are jumping double rope. Wow. Oh, look, there's the bread man. It says Omar Bread. And he's got the yellow clothing on. Wow. Oh, and there's a kid. It looks like he's holding a giant yellow ball. Or maybe that's something else. I'm not sure. But it looks like it's a pretty fun place. Oh, there's so much to see in this painting. If you want to, you can always rewind and look at it again. It's quite fantastical. You can see there the vegetable man, and you can also see it's Market Street and N, Ohio. Now the N in Ohio stands for North. North Ohio. Interesting. I didn't know, but I guess there's a north side and a south side of the street, Ohio. Pretty neat. Okay, let's go on to the next page here. The penetration game. One of the most important things Brenda learned from her father was how to do penetrations. Her father taught her to penetrate a scene of a person or a place by looking at it carefully to notice every detail. You can play this game with a family member or a friend to test your skills of observation. 1. Close your eyes and describe what you see to your friend. 2. Open your eyes and with your friend look for things you missed. 3. Close your eyes again and say what you see now. 4. Keep trying until you cannot find another thing to add. Now, let your friend try to test his or her skills of observation. Okay, I think we can play the penetration game with that last long photograph. But let's read page 13 here. It says, Brenda saw this girl with an umbrella on the street one day and carefully observed every detail about her using the penetration method. When she returned home, she drew this portrait. Wow, the artist used fine lines to create shading and add depth to the drawing. This technique is called cross-hatching. Wow, maybe we can get a close-up look on what cross-hatching is. Interesting. So there's a lot of little marks, little lines. Some of them intersect each other, which means they come together. And you can see that in the darker spots, there's a lot more lines, and in the lighter spots, there's not so many. But sometimes they cross over. And when the more crossover they have, the darker the image is. That's pretty neat. Cross-hatching. I wonder if you all can show me some cross-hatching in your next drawings. Only one way to know. Okay, so here are the steps for the penetration game. We're going to close our eyes and describe what you see to your friend. Then we're going to open our eyes and with your friend, look for the things you missed. 3, we're going to close our eyes again and say what you see now. And 4, keep trying until you cannot find anything to add. Now let your friend try and test his or her skill of observation. I'm going to go ahead and bring up an image again. Now this is just one half of Aminah Brenda Robinson's painting, Sidewalk of Point Dexter Village, Market Street. And oh wow, is this going to be a challenge? Because already there's so much to look at. I can see light blue flowers, pink flowers, red flowers. I can see doors with F and G. I can see a lady in purple dress. And it looks like she has a yellow bag behind her. There's a girl on roller skates. There's 3 girls in a cart. Wow. There's a woman with a little shopping basket. There's a girl skipping rope. There's a man with a pigeon on his head. What? Whoa. That's really, really cool. Now, there's a thing that says ice, and I can't really tell if it says sour. It looks like it says sour, but I would imagine it says store. Interesting. If one of you can correct me, please do. But it looks like sour to me, although it doesn't really make sense. Or maybe it makes some sort of sense that I'm just not aware of. Anyway, I can see the numbers 1 all the way through 10. I can see Omar bread. Now, I have to try and close my eyes and try and see how much of this image I can remember. Okay, so there's the lady in the purple dress, and she has this yellow bag behind her. There is the girl skipping rope. There's the girl who has roller skates, and she's pulling the red cart with all of 3 of her friends there inside of that cart. And there's a bunch of flowers to the left. There's a man with a pigeon on his head, and he's also holding a pigeon, or some sort of bird there. And, oh boy, I know there's so much more, but I can't quite remember. Looks like I'll have to open my eyes. Oh man, I missed the Omar bread and the ice and the door with H and the door with I. Well, this is a game that's really fun to play, actually. I'll let you guys play it a couple times. See how much you can notice and how many things you can memorize. I'll leave this image up for about 5 minutes, or you can always pause the video. Either way, I look forward to hearing how many things you all could memorize. Maybe you want to redraw this image in your inventor's log. Maybe you want to draw something else that you could try and memorize. Maybe you want to look at your room and really, really, really look at everything really closely and see all the things you can remember. And then close your eyes and see how many things you actually remembered and keep doing that. It's a really fun game. Anyway, I'll leave this image up here and look forward to seeing what you all come up with, inventors.
Transit Arts.